Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Teleislas News, the most important news of the day. A new appointment took place in the departmental government cabinet. It is about the new Secretary of Mobility, who already began to rule in that portfolio. Here is the note.
Since morning hours, a new Secretary of Mobility was sworn in. This is Luis Manuel Torres James, who plans to work on the issue of traffic lights and blue swans on the island.
One of the issues that I want to focus on is the traffic light issue that has been having problems for 4 or 6 months since last year. So the idea is to solve this problem together with MDSI. I also want to promote the project of the blue zones. I want to organize the urban zone in an intelligent way. Organize those spaces at the same time, make much of it so it can produce resources for the government.
The Secretary also expressed the need to implement zones for motorcycles to be parked in order to reduce traffic congestion on the streets of the island.
That motorcycles, which are the largest automotive population in the department, have the opportunity to have a safe place so as not to keep the roads congested.
The Secretary also indicated that he will reinforce the transit personnel with training to promote road safety.
Due to fires generated during 2 consecutive days in the Landfill Magic Garden, authorities of the island seek to clarify the reasons that generated the conflagration.
Due to the fire registered last weekend at the Magic Garden landfill, which affected the community of Schooner Bight and generated the mobilization of all the authorities of the island, the Carolina Environmental Corporation has announced that it is conducting preliminary investigations to clarify the reasons for the fire and establish if there was any error in the ways of management process by the company in charge of the landfill.
We have been working on evaluating the situation that presents in the Magic Garden and during this end of week. The technical, the engineer them from the corporation, looking on the materials them that prove that we have a non-compliance of the management plan, environmental management plan. So we'll be in the forward. We'll be working on the sanctionary process.
Carolina indicated that yesterday the Interaseo company has been notified of the initiation of the investigation process for the fire that lasts 2 days. Likewise, the corporation expressed that they are monitoring the smoke emissions that continue to occur in the site.
And the following is an assessment of COVID-19 cases in the island. Since in the last hours, new cases were added to the national count.
In the last hours, the department added 47 new cases of COVID-19 to the national count. With this, the island reached a total of 4,205 cases since the beginning of the COVID pandemic a year ago. Now, doing an analysis of the last report issued by the Departmental Health Secretariat, as of May 9, there have been 3,845 cases recovered. 3,611 of these cases are in San Andres and 234 in Wall Providence. Teleislas News will be watching for a new report issued by the local health secretariat to know the exact number of active cases and where they are located.
And today is the day of the statistician. This is why Teleislas News dialogue with professionals in this field from the archipelago. They share with great satisfaction the most beautiful thing about this career and its importance within a community.
Hello, Lisa. Exactly. Today is the day also of the statistician. This career is very important because even you don't believe it, this career helps us to predict future events. It helps us to take decisions in scientific, social, and political areas, and also to planning social strategies that affect every one of us. And in our island, we only count with 2 professionals in statistics, Lisa Hayes Matias and Luz Londoña. This last one had to leave the island in search of opportunities. They tell us what is the importance of this career.
One of the advantages of studying statistics is that when you're in the career, we teach you math. That statistics teach you to be math. I was not a good student from math. If you want, you can ask one of my teachers, any of them, terrible. But not math. I think I nearly failed in my grades and because math. Spanish words and history, no me could talk about it. And then the three material subject that you need to become a good statistician. But while you study during this period, we in charge as teacher, we as teachers, to teach them to understand the importance of statistics. One of the things I think make it easy for people who want to study statistics is because statistics is a profession that goes with your common sense. Not in a statistician, statistics can go against your common sense.
And as they stated, every organization, department, and even every person need and applies also statistics in their daily journey. And this is why they invite young people to take interest in this career.
Even if you want to roll with your picnic, you use statistics. Because you based on what the person when come there do before and been doing, and then if they change, you immediately call attention. Believe me, Sylvette and community, that's statistics. Because what you've been doing that, they count. So you they count how much frequency, how much time the person wear the same dress, what in where if you go. When you see put on one pretty dandanas and people dance and then you tell them go drink a coffee, you say, something going on, it's fishy. What you just did that use statistics, we take a decision. So imagine if we use all them here components from the common sense and then bring it into the government field, into the particular field, and then we take decision period. That's why they said information with knowledge, with previous knowledge. So that's what we do in statistics.
So Lisa, community and young people, after listening to these statisticians, do you think that statistics are or are not important in our community? Happy Statistician Day and also happy day to all the nurses of our department. Good afternoon.
And the San Andreas Chamber of Commerce launched the Center for Consulting and Innovative Business Development, CADAIN, with the support of the Regional Entrepreneurship Network.
Hello Lisa and all the TV viewers, I say hello from here from the town of the island because we want to tell you about the new project of the Chamber of Commerce. They make the launch of the Innovative Business Development and Advisory Center, a center that seeks to encourage the productivity of all the people them who work in different businesses in our island, and also to the new person them who are creating their business. This is a way to guide them to know how to do it and how to get better productivity out of them. This is all the details about the center.
The CADAIN is nothing more than a business development support center that from the area led by John Manuel Rodriguez, we're launching for all entrepreneurs in the department. It is a care center with specialized consultants who will perform diagnostics of the companies and will assist them one by one in a personalized program. It is aimed at meeting the specific needs they might have in their companies.
John Manuel Rodriguez, Business Director of the Chamber of Commerce, tells us how the support will be done.
The idea in this moment from the Chamber of Commerce, we launch on one program for care the business people and young people with ideas to develop that idea and build one business. That consists basically in some training, and from that training, the people can take the decision to pass through the process with the expert and care them to focus how to make sustainable the business and how to increase it.
It is important to all the persons who want to access to this different advice, to this different center, then can go in the webpage of the Chamber of Commerce, that is cameraside.org. You can get to know all the information about this center that look to give more productivity to our department. This is all information we report from here, from the town of the island. Continue Lisa in studio.
And now let's get to know other facts that are making news in our brief news sections of today.
The group of childhood and adolescents of the National Police leads the campaign Eyes Everywhere, which seeks to prevent sexual and commercial exploitation of children and adolescents in the island territory. The uniformed officers visited various establishments in the department, providing information to the community about the different modalities used by criminals to attack the integrity of children, and at the same time, what should be done to prevent the exploitation of children. In addition, the socialization of the channels of denunciation was carried out. After the effects felt by the community of Schooner Bight due to the conflagration of the Magic Garden landfill, last weekend the Secretariat of Health arrived at this sector of the island to evaluate the health conditions of the community. A screening was carried out to verify the effects on the respiratory system, mainly in children and older adults. The conditions of the proliferation of mosquitoes and rats were assessed in order to proceed with their eradication. As part of the San Andres Limpia San Andres Bahia campaign, the Sagrada Familia neighborhood park was intervened with the objective of improving the recreational and coexistence spaces of the community. During the day, the park was cleaned, the playground and benches were painted, mechanical parts of the park were recovered, and 8 different species of trees and bushes donated by the community were planted.
And now we continue with the weather forecast. The weather forecast for today, May 12, in the coastal area of archipelago, the sky is mainly cloudy. Temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, winds from the northeast direction, with intensities of 26 km per hour. Humidity forecast is 71%, and probability of precipitation is of 6%.